of Bonita was in the grass picking up debris next to his work truck when a semi veered off the roadway and hit him. Reinhardt pronounced dead at the scene. In the work truck was 25-year-old Colton Armstrong, a Welch who suffered critical injuries and was taken to a Joplin hospital. The driver of the semi, 50-year-old David Carlson of Texas, who had reportedly dropped a device and was trying to grab it when he drifted off of the road. Well, Missouri is about to have its first ever female attorney general. Catherine Hanaway appointed the state's next top prosecutor. She's taking over Andrew Bailey's position, who's leaving for a job at the FBI. Your news, a service of Arvest Bank. Do you need a bank that loves to help? That's Arvest Bank. Come find out why customers love Arvest in the Arvest Go mobile app. They make banking easy, so life is easier. Visit Arvest today. When you see news, call or text our tip line at 417-782-1310. For News Talk KZRG, I'm Ty Albright on KIX 102.5.
We'll see sunshine today with highs in the low 90s. Mostly clear skies tonight with lows in the upper 60s. Sunshine low 90s for Thursday. Sunshine low 90s for Friday.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar is not showing anything over the 4 states.
70 in Granby, 72 in Pittsburgh, 71 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
Time now for the KIX Kids Pledge, being brought to you by Josh Meeker at Country Financial. And today we're featuring Kayla and Taylor from Joplin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Great job, guys. And if you'd like your kids or your class group or whomever to be on the KIX Kids Pledge, you can go to the KIX website, and there's a button there on the main page you can hit that'll tell you how to upload your audio.
We're just 50 minutes away from your chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound.
$1,327.50 up for grabs if you can be caller number 5 at 720 and tell us what that sound is.
Here's Jump Party
On the 4 states, number 1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Morning, everybody.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday.
Howdy ho.
Howdy ho.
Okay, let's see.
Morning, Megan. Christy Sarara. Morning, Thomas.
Look at the camera. Your gain is set up. No, gain is not what we adjust, is it? It's not doing anything anyway.
Yeah.
Look at this. How much I... There it did.
There did it.
It's exposure. Okay, we're going to go down 1. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's on auto as well. That even changed a little bit. There.
There we go.
Wow. Stupid thing. I wish there was a way to lock it.
So how'd it go, Sarara? I am too far this way. I need to go. You too, Megan. How was day 1 for the kiddos?
Morning, Thomas.
Yesterday was day 2 for my kiddos, and Beans is a little bit bummed because she's going to a really big school this year. And so she and most all of her friends are separated in terms of classes and when they go to lunch and recess and things like that.
She's in junior high now?
She's in middle school.
Middle school, which is junior high, right? That's the same thing. Junior high, I guess, was 7th and 8th grade. Middle school is 6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
5th,
6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you, Gary. Somebody remembered. What did you get us, Gary?
Well, thank you, Gary Crow. Good morning.
Today is National Radio Day. Today to honor the little people that live inside the box that make the noises while you're getting ready in the morning.
Lucy was so excited. They loved it.
Oh, she won't have air until next week in her classroom?
Sarah, whoa.
What the heck? I mean, next week it's going to cool down. What is that? TikTok. We have been invited to co-host.
Who invited us to co-host?
I don't know who that is, but we're fixing that. Good gosh. Is there a way to shut that off? Went up to $50,000 diamonds.
Oh.
No, that's just TikTok now putting ads in the chat.
Morning, Jimmy.
What the heck?
So what the heck is going on that you're not going to have air until next week, Sarah? I mean, yesterday was an awful day for that.
I guess contractors, how can you have classes with no air in there?
I feel like you guys would just be melting in there.
Speaking of hot, boy, the West Coast, Palm Beach is supposed to be 114 degrees.
Oh, no.
Today, 105 in L.A. I mean, they're crazy. Morning, one size fits most.
Morning, one size fits most. That sounds awful.
Yeah, 105, 114 degrees. And I'm like, why can't we get some warmer temperatures?
Yeah. No.
Big fans. Oh, you're talking about in your class, not the show. Okay, then.
I thought you were complimenting us because of National Radio Day.
Yeah.
Oldest had a good day. Youngest hated it. So long, so boring.
That's the only way they can get away with it.
Oh, man, Greg. Little man didn't have a good day. What grade is he in now? Is he
Isn't he in kindergarten or is he in first grade? He's a year older than Wyatt, right?
I don't know. Hopefully Greg has
I can't keep him straight. I know. I saw the pictures. So I don't know if he's listening or not, if I should say this or not. But Candace took some pictures of him, one of them being goofy, which he was all in favor of. And then
of course.
She had one of them looking cool. And she's like, he did not want me to post this one. So this is just between us that I'm putting this one up.
Mm-hmm.
And of him, it's, in other words, looking normal.
Yeah.
For Murph. That's the deal. And then Peyton, of course, he's at the age where he did not want to be taken to school and dropped off. He rode the bus.
Oh, wow.
Very dangerous culture, the bus. A lot of bad stuff happens on the bus.
I rode the bus as a kid, and it was always quite an experience, the things that happen on the bus.
Stuff happens on the bus. There's a whole culture on the bus.
There's a hierarchy on the bus.
Yeah, there is. And
for sure.
The driver, completely separated from everything. There is no accountability on the bus.
It depends what kind of a driver you have, because I've had both. I've had a driver who's very disconnected, and what happens back in the bus, none of their business. But then I've also had drivers
that were
who will
Nazis.
pull that bus over.
Yeah. Well, we had a driver for many years that was both. It depended on how he was feeling at that particular week, I guess. I mean,
oh, Pam, thank
one size
you.
fits
Good
most
morning.
says he can't live without AC. You know, and that's a crazy thing, one size fits most. I remember when I was a kid, and the only time we were allowed to turn the air conditioning on was in late August, about like it is now, you know, when we'd get up to 100 degrees or so.
Right.
We were allowed to turn the AC on at night, not during the day.
Oh, what?
At night. And then we had to close all the doors in the house and sleep in the living room on the floor. That was the only time my parents would let us turn on the air conditioning. And we had one of those box window units.
Right.
We didn't have central air. So
were they hoping to cool down the house at night so then it would slowly heat back up during the day? And then, okay.
Just to make it where you could sleep, you know. And we just lived with that. You just kind of got used to it. So we are definitely products of our environment, I guess.
You know, I say that. Actually, back in high school, we did not have air conditioning on the third floor. So I had math on the third floor with no AC. That sucked.
That is true. Craig said he was excited today just because he has a library to go to.
Ooh.
That's awesome. But yeah, with Peyton riding the bus, they do just live one field away from the school. I mean, you can see the school right there from their house.
Hold on, we got to go.
That's true. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
It's going to be hot again today with sunshine, a high near 92. It's 71 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast. Tell you, don't worry because 70-degree lows are coming next week. Fall, it's going to be like someone flicks a switch and bam, fall's here.
Oh, not even just 70-degree lows, 70-degree highs.
Oh, yeah, 70-degree high. That's insane.
Which is perfect
So
because
what's the
pumpkin
low
spice
gonna
comes
be,
out next
50?
week. Maybe. Oh, my gosh. Wouldn't that be so nice?
No.
The return of pumpkin spice and the fall weather and football and Uggs and sweaters and scarves.
Time to cover up the pool. There goes that.
Okay, well, you'll see it next year.
Maybe if we make it that far.
Oh, my goodness. Dramatics.
We've got your chance to win the cash with the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound at 720.
$1,327.50 up for grabs if you can be caller number 5 at 720 and tell us what the secret sound is.
Here's low cash.
On the 4 states number 1 for cash.
KIX 102.5. Why is that? Oh, because it's so hot out there, Thomas? Morning, Steven. Morning, Shimel Wonson. One.
Yeah, buses have cameras now, so there's a lot more accountability than there used to be.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
It was a insane place. Some of the worst bullying I ever experienced or ever saw was on the school bus. I got in karate because of stuff that happened on the school bus.
I remember being in 6th grade and riding on the bus, and the 8th graders would sit in the back, and they were just brutal.
Yeah.
The way that they would pick on us. It's not going to be cold. It's going to be maybe a little bit mild, but it's not going to be cold.
It's going to be cold.
70 degrees is not cold.
Okay, she says that's not cold. I say we let her do the first hour of the show from outside that morning and
Fine.
just see what she says.
Outside radio sounds like so much fun.
Yeah, when it's 50 degrees outside, it's not.
I'll take it.
In the morning, you'll be
Fine.
freezing. Please, can I come in? Nope. Pumpkin spice body wash. Yeah, that's been a thing for a few years.
Mm-hmm. I love all the pumpkin spice. There's pumpkin spice soaps and lotions and air fresheners. There's pumpkin spice bacon and Spam even. It's crazy.
Nasty.
You can make anything pumpkin spice these
It's
days.
crazy. It's out of hand is what it is.
See, Gary Crow says back in his day, no air conditioning, but school didn't start till after Labor Day.
Yeah,
They are starting school earlier and earlier. This is totally a thing.
Yeah. That it absolutely is. And it was the same for us. We never went before Labor Day, and you always got out right around Memorial Day. Mm-hmm. You went as late as Memorial Day during the spring, the early summer.
Right. Morning, Melissa.
And now it feels like they get out way earlier than Memorial Day, and then they are going back to school really, really early.
I think it was like the 2nd week of May that they got out this year.
Yeah, that's weird.
Anything more than having to wear a hoodie is stupid.
Mm-hmm. Amen, brother. Preach.
I like being bundled up. I love being cozy. There's just, it's comfy.
You know, if I had abnormal temperature swings, I would probably be in favor of that too. But I don't suffer from those things like I assume you do.
Which is why he's always freezing cold and still uses a space
I
heater
have
at
a
his desk in the
normal
middle
body,
of
not
summer.
one that will cook meat if it's at certain points during the day.
I think they call that anemia.
I think they call it mood swings.
Yeah, Jimmy's the same for us. School didn't start till after Labor Day.
Yeah. Back when things were normal.
Yeah.
Back when I was a boy.
Back in my day.
Tell you what.
When we walked
Okay.
uphill both ways.
So it
school.
may be time to close the pool, though, because yesterday I was out cleaning off the deck and everything and just putting things in order. And I had intended to get out there and clean the pool eventually, but I wasn't ready to at that point. And a horsefly, this is horsefly
Ooh,
season.
Yuck. I hate horsefly.
Horseflies and deerfly are really, really bad right now. It's towards the month of August where they start swooping in and swarming in anywhere there's a water source.
Yeah.
And one of them flew by me and literally hit me in the ear while I was sweeping off part of the deck, and I ducked to dodge it and fell in the pool. Which makes me wish we had a camera back there sometimes.
Oh, yeah. I wish
I
you
mean,
could see that.
I was clambering, trying, and almost saved myself. And then, nope, over right in the pool. Luckily, I did not have my phone in my pocket or my wallet or anything like that at the time. But
Were you in swim trunks or were you like normal clothes?
no, shorts, but still.
It didn't actually bite you though, did it?
No, it just hit me.
Yeah.
So whack, and I thought, horseflies bit me because it had been buzzing me, you know. It was looking to set down. The thing about them, they'll do that, and then when they set on you, they do it really softly where you can't tell until all of a sudden it starts hurting. When I was 3 years old, my family took a trip up to Wyoming, Montana, in that area, and I got bit by a horsefly on the eye.
Oh, no.
No, I was younger than 3 years old. I was like a year old because I was still in a car carrier, and they'd take you out of them, you know, after your first year back then. And nobody noticed until it had bit me for a while. I ended up in the hospital. I don't remember any of this. I don't remember that particular incident, but I've been told about it.
You've been bitten by a lot of things in your life.
Yeah, I'm sweet.
How
I
many things have
recognize-
bitten you? Horseflies, a boatload of snakes.
My first wife.
First wife.
That little kid named Tommy in
Uh-huh.
the first grade. I'll never forget that.
Does the rooster count as biting you?
No, maybe. Yeah, I think so. The rooster. You remember the rooster? I forgot about that. I had a horse bite me once. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been bit.
And horse bites hurt.
Squirrel bit me.
A squirrel?
Yeah, we had pet squirrels, remember? And if you reached in the middle of the winter while they were hibernating to try to get them out to play with them, they were grouchy. They did not want to be bothered.
It was hibernating. Why were you bothering
Well,
it?
it was like 2 p.m. Why are they still asleep? You reach down and they had a little box house inside their cage, and they would go in there and they had their nest built in there.
Right.
So I'd go to get one out and, man, clamp down on my finger like, no! Don't want to get up.
Morning, Riley. I had a gerbil as a kid, and my
114 in Palm Springs, Thomas.
My uncle was in town visiting. Actually, we had a lot of family in town visiting, and my uncle decided that he was going to have some drinks, and he was feeling really, really good, and he wanted to get out my gerbil and play with it.
Okay, whoa, stop.
No, not like that.
Stop that.
He just wanted to get the gerbil out of the cage.
What she just said, right?
And hold it.
When I've had a lot of drinks, I like to get my gerbil up.
My pet gerbil.
My pet gerbil.
His name was Pee-wee.
Yeah,
he was
I call
gray.
it something else, but okay.
And so he reached in there.
Gray?
He was gray.
You ought to wash it more often.
No. He was a little fluffy gray gerbil. His name was Pee-wee.
Morning, Devil
And
Dog.
my uncle stuck his hand in there.
What's going on?
When he went to grab the gerbil freaked out, bit his finger so hard he latched onto his teeth, went through his skin. And so my uncle freaks out, throws my gerbil across the bathroom.
Whee!
And I'm freaking out, not because my uncle was bit, but because he just threw my stinking gerbil across the room. I was so scared. I was like, you're going to hurt Pee-wee.
Sometimes,
and my uncle's over here like gushing blood because the gerbil bit all the way through it.
Sometimes you got to spank your Pee-wee to make him behave. She's giving me the look right now. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for cash.
Your chance to get some Win the Secret sound right after Old Dominion.
On KIX 102.5. Ba-da-bump, ba-da-bump.
Morning, Devil Dog.
Jimmy
Didn't he
said,
wrestle
didn't he snake one
Good
time?
Lord, Jimmy.
I didn't know you were watching, Jimmy, but that makes sense that you were.
Bye, Sorara. Have a great day. So, Pee-wee died not long after that. Not resentful about it.
Was it from the impact injuries?
I'm pretty sure it was, because he was never quite the
Or did
same.
he sneak in while you were sleeping and choke the thing? You choke your Pee-wee, choke him out.
Leave Pee-wee alone. He did not deserve that. You freaked him out.
Sis, it's because you've seen this show. How can you watch it and not drink? Oh,
Malin, good
I
morning.
think she means, what are you drinking? Coffee, of course. Sumatran, fine, dark Sumatran coffee.
Every
with
time.
No additives.
Good morning,
Yes,
Landon.
we do have what you need to do to win the cash. Okay, ready, Landon?
Listen close, okay?
here. Be caller 5 and then guess the correct answer
That's good.
every time.
That's really
You'll
good.
win, like, guaranteed to win. Hi there, Morning KIX. Hello.
Hello?
Okay. All righty.
Kids were dialing on Mom's behalf.
Go look what pumpkin spice is made of in the U.S., Greg says. Leave
Lynn,
your
how you doing?
Pee-wee out of this. You leave my Pee-wee out of this, Jimmy. I'll sick my sister on you.
What is pumpkin spice made of?
In the U.S. He was very specific. Mushroom coffee. Oh, I've tried that. It's like drinking dirt. Cannot do it.
Cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, and cloves.
I have a friend who drinks mushroom coffee, and no.
Oh my gosh. Did you try the mushroom coffee that someone brought into the studio?
Yes, it was horrible.
It was like dirt.
Tastes like dirt. Well, you're getting the wrong kind, everybody says. Whatever.
No, I'm pretty sure that's just mushroom coffee.
And this isn't World War II. We have coffee. Or when was No, it's the Civil War. Civil War, they would drink, coffee supplies ran short, and they would drink
Dirt?
for the Confederate. No, for the Confederacy, they would drink, I can't remember what it was, but they had a weird thing they made instead of coffee. See there, Jimmy? She'll get you. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Another hot one today with sunshine, highs in the low 90s. It's 71 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in just 5 minutes. Plus, we're getting you signed up to win Cody Johnson tickets right now.
All you got to do to get entered to win to go see him this Saturday is text the word tickets to 417-623-1025.
We're going to find out who the winner is at 7:50. But right now, it is time to win some cash with the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound.
We've got $1,327.50 that we would love to give to you.
If you can be caller number 5 and tell us.
What is this sound? What do you think? What is it?
623-1025 to be caller number 5 and tell us.
From the 4 states #1 for cash.
Chicory, that's what it is. I knew my sister would know. Chicory. Hi there, Morning KIX.
Caller number 1, keep trying.
Hi, Morning KIX.
Caller number 2, keep trying.
Chicory sounds like something my mother would beat you with.
I actually like chicory, though. I've had it before in a latte, and it's good.
I like coffee better. Hi there, Morning KIX.
Caller number 3, keep trying.
Hi, Morning KIX.
Caller number 4, keep trying.
Hi there, Morning KIX. Who is this?
Chad.
Who?
Chad.
Chad, where are you from?
Joplin.
Turn the radio down back there, Chad.
You guys got the live stream on. I can hear us.
Yeah, ready?
Yes, we do.
Chad, whoops. Let's do that again. Chad from Joplin.
You are caller number 5.
All right, Chad. We've got $1,327.50.
And we'd love to give it to you if you can tell us what is this sound.
That is going to be a hamster spinning in a hamster wheel.
He says a hamster spinning in a hamster wheel.
For $1,327.50. That is not it, Chad.
All right.
We're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, making it $1,352.50.
And give you another chance to guess and win tomorrow morning at 7:20.
Sounds good.
Thanks,
Thank you,
man.
Chad. Have a good day.
Have a great day, guys.
Thank you, bud. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye.
All righty. That was a unique guess. Hadn't heard that before.
No, that was a good one, Chad. Melinda says she can't even tell the difference between mushroom coffee and real coffee.
Melissa.
No way.
That's because you've burned your taste buds off with mushroom coffee. Mushroom coffee will do that to you. You get to where you can't tell the difference between it. It'll tell you, I can't tell the difference between bacon and tomato sauce. You know, it's got to be careful.
Morning, Floyd. Are you leaving, Malin? She says, I love you, Bubby. You too, Jen.
You out?
You too, Malin. It's always good to see you.
Going to be down in that area this weekend. Taking Gina down to see her folks.
Oh, Jimmy was caller number 2.
Jimmy.
At least you got through. A lot of
You
folks
know
can't even get
better.
through anymore. Gary says that chicory coffee in New Orleans is nasty.
Yes, it's gross. It's awful. I hate it.
Oh my gosh. So there's this little place up in Kansas City called Mud Pie, and it's one of my favorite bakeries and coffee shops to go to. And they made a chicory latte for me, and it was like one of the best things I've ever had in my life. It was so
Well, it's because
good.
the lattes, only that much coffee normally. So it's got so much else in it that, you're being influenced.
But there's still the chicory
Do you want
flavor
to be
in it.
influenced or do you want to be independent?
Okay, latte, influence away. I don't care.
I feel like I need more coffee today. I could use a lot more coffee today.
Megan says, I prefer to deep fry my mushrooms instead of drink them. Yes.
Thank you.
Agreed.
Or saute them, or broil them, or grill them. Any of those things. Yes. I like
agreed.
mushrooms. I love mushrooms, but trying to drink one, you're going to choke. Somebody's had the wrong kind of mushrooms is where they came up with that idea.
Who get it done.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for cash.
Looking for caller number 5 to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound.
Chad from Joplin.
You are caller number 5.
All right, Chad. We've got got $1,327.50.
And we'd love to give it to you if you can tell us, what is this sound?
That is going to be a hamster spinning in a hamster wheel.
He says a hamster spinning in a hamster wheel.
For $1,327.50. That is not it, Chad.
All right.
We're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, making it $1,352.50.
And give you another chance to guess the win tomorrow morning at 7:20.
Sounds good.
Greg says, I prefer to leave them where they lay in the dirt.
That's right.
There's some good ones, though. There are some really good mushrooms out there.
I've had portobello mushroom cooked properly that tasted just like steak.
Megan likes burgundy mushrooms, sauteed, stuffed, all the goodies.
Burgundies are good.
What is a burgundy mushroom?
It's a smaller mushroom. It's like what you'd have. Burgundies are oftentimes used in Italian food
Okay.
rather than portobello. Not always. I mean, portobello's used too, but burgundies. Trying to think, what is the one that is so expensive?
Like a truffle?
Yeah, truffles are a form of fungi, but they're not really mushrooms. Truffles are different.
I know there's shiitake. There are, what is it, bottle cap, portobello.
Morels, I love.
Yes.
They grow locally here. White truffles, the matsutake.
Matsutake, I've never heard of that in my life.
Is another one. White truffles, the matsutakes are like $1,000 a piece.
Good gracious. Lion's mane. I know that one. Oyster mushrooms.
Yeah.
Button mushrooms. That's what I was thinking of.
I think buttons are the burgundies. Aren't they the same?
Those are the ones that you can buy from the store, the little white ones.
You can buy burgundies.
I'm Googling. Oh, yes. These are the little brown ones.
Yeah.
I've seen these.
They're like
Yeah.
the white ones, but the same size, just different color.
Greg says it's fungus and noodles. That's it.
That's it.
Yep.
Yes.
Morning, Max May.
I think we ought to release one of the cartoons today.
Another one? Yeah.
Another one. Have you done one?
Oh, you mean release it, like post it? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant show them.
No, I think we ought to post one today.
The first one?
Sure. We ought to be covered for the next 3 weeks with those.
Have you heard any news of talks about any of that?
It'll be a while. There'll be some budgeting stuff that has to happen, corporate decisions and stuff. It could be a while. I'm thinking, I don't know if I can get another trial. If I can't, I might pay for it and get you two, or we might do something like that. Also, I'm looking at a couple of other things. Google now has come out with a, is it called VO, that animates illustrations based on audio.
VO?
But it seems like there's some limitations, VEO, some limitations to it. So I'm not really sure. This AI, they're all at this cusp of animating pictures right now. And some of them will allow you to use your own audio, some won't. And I don't think Google VO, it'll animate your illustration. You can give it the audio, but you can't upload your own. You can, I think, text to audio is what it's forcing you to do right now. So there is an alternate way to go around that with 11 Labs, where you do your own audio after the fact. And I'm like, well, that's stupid. And that's a much longer process. So they're all getting there. It's just, we're right here at the in innovation of all that technology, doing all that.
Gary says JM Mushroom Farms. The Miami has stuffed portobello mushrooms, and they are very tasty.
Yeah. And there's some money to be made in mushroom. But then you watch
Clarkson's Farm.
and their whole deal with that. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I'd want to get involved in that or not.
That was a mess. But they were making great money at first.
That was actually making at one time was the only profitable thing they had on the farm. Morels are good, yeah.
We gotta go hunting at some point for morels.
Well, you can't get them right now. I mean, they only come out, what is it, June? Is it May and June is when they're out?
All right, so next year, May and June.
Yeah.
That should be something that we do. We'll make a video for it. And maybe it'll be more successful than snipe hunting. And you won't leave me in the woods this time.
I think we ought to definitely go mushroom hunting. We ought to go at night.
Megan,
That's when they
come with
out.
us.
That's when they come out. That's when we ought to go.
But the mushrooms hide during the day?
Yeah, they hide during the day.
That's not a
Everybody knows
thing.
that. Everybody knows that.
No,
Jen.
they don't.
You've got to go out and we'll give you a little bag to hold and they'll come get in your bag and you can get so many of them.
We're not talking about mushrooms. We're talking about mushrooms, not snipes.
No, I know, mushrooms. And you have to
You're
do
wanting
them.
me to do the same thing with the
No,
snipes.
no, it's totally different. You have to do a mushroom call.
And what's the mushroom called, Randy?
Everybody knows it's like.
How'd that go?
You got to be careful too, or you'll get toadstools. You don't want
Oh,
those.
okay. What's a toadstool?
Toadstool?
Yeah.
That is a poisonous mushroom. You
Oh.
don't know what a toadstool is?
No.
Okay, gnomes and fairies and all that stuff. Those are always toadstools. Those
A
are
gnome
called,
is a
look up
toadstool?
toadstool. No, that the mushrooms associated with all of them.
The red ones? The red polka dotted ones?
Those are toadstools. Yeah.
Oh.
You've
more
never
you
heard
know.
of a toadstool? Look
I
it
thought
up.
it was like a fairy tale thing. I
no,
didn't know it was
it's a
real.
type of mushroom. You want to see all the, you want to be able to smell all the colors, eat a toadstool.
Greg
Someone
says,
will
did it
kill
bring
you.
in a peanut butter. Snipe hunting didn't work.
Yeah, that's
He had me put dog food in my pocket.
She carried dog food, wet dog food in her pocket, and that didn't work either. Well, I know what the problem was. She wouldn't sit there long enough.
I was there all night.
Not all
That
night,
is
you
a
weren't.
gracious plenty time to
Because
wait.
she was here at work on time. Well, a little bit
No,
late.
I got in
little
at
bit
like
late.
7.
Yeah.
But thank goodness I had the dog food because I was able to trade it for the bike.
If by the way, if any of you have never seen the video of her snipe hunting, the whole fiasco that it was is on YouTube. It is
It's all over
in
the
our
place.
videos.
It's on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. I was quiet, Riley. And only time I made noise is when I did the call. Coo-caroo.
Yeah, that's mediocre. She would not be still. I mean, the little bit of time I was out there, she was like nesting, in the woods trying to build. I'm like, will you be still? Sit still.
I was trying to find a perfect little perch so they could run right into my not my sleeping bag, right into my pillowcase.
Yeah. Well, you didn't do it right. That's obvious because I've seen 4-year-olds come away with like 3 or 4 snipes and you didn't get any.
Oh, you got to be quiet because of the mushrooms. You'll scare the mushrooms
Yeah, scare away the mushrooms. That's it. Yeah.
Ask Mario and Luigi about the shrooms. Big, small, they eat them all. All right, Seg.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
It's so good to say the kids are back in school. It just feels really good.
Parents are awfully glad about it.
And we're going to celebrate right after Jamison Rogers and Luke Combs.
On KIX 102.5. Man. Here we go again.
It's that old man bladder. He's just got to pee all the time now. So I don't think you can scare away the mushrooms. They're a plant. They're not an animal like a snipe. They're not going to disappear during the day. It's just a matter of going out and finding them, which we can do. It'll be fine. But I am not going into the woods with Randy Brooks at night. I did that once, and that was a mistake, and we're not going to do that again. You're training Fancy to find the morals? Retrievers are a great dog for that. Megan, rain was killing me last night just before I went to bed. I was sitting on the armchair in our living room, and she just ran straight into my lap, up onto my chest, and put her head right here on my shoulder and went to sleep. It was so cute.
I'm really thinking of taking my Texas Special telly to play tonight.
Why not?
I don't usually do that.
Ooh. Jimmy says you have to worry about the ticks. I don't want ticks.
This time of year, definitely.
Great.
Ticks are really bad right now. If you go early enough, if you go when there are morels, then you don't have to worry about ticks because they're not out yet.
Mm-hmm. I've got a friend who takes real estate photos of like rural properties. And yesterday he put a video up of he'll put tape backwards around his ankles and stuff like that to catch the ticks. And he cut the tape off and was showing us on the video how many ticks he caught. And the tape was covered. Because he's always traipsing through the woods to get the best shot and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He does drone footage flying overhead and stuff. And so, the tape was just big, little ticks, all of,
Wow.
covered. It was nasty.
Thought about doing that. It doesn't take care of your feet. Worst thing in the world is a tick bite between your toes.
Ouch.
Not the worst thing in the world. One of.
Pretty close, though. But not quite.
There's other places that are worse. Trust me. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine and low 90s today. It's 71 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast along with 4 states news in just 25 minutes.
And we're still getting you signed up to win tickets to go see Cody Johnson in concert this Saturday night at Thunder Ridge Nature Arena.
Just text the word tickets to 623-1025 and we'll find out who the winner is in just 15 minutes.
And in the next hour, we want to hear about your bathroom rules.
Well, it should be rules. Maybe these aren't actual rules, but you think it should be a rule for when you're in the bathroom?
Okay, so what do you mean by that?
Like no eye contact.
Okay, yeah, I think that makes sense.
No flash photography.
Probably for the best, yeah.
And no knocking on the door.
Okay. Oh, well,
the
then how are you
doors-
supposed to know if someone's in there?
Well, you just have to find out after 4 years.
Oh, okay. I don't know that makes sense, but
Yeah.
okay.
But what do you think should be a rule for when you're in the bathroom?
623-1025 to call or text.
Kids are back in school.
Woohoo!
And we're thinking, now that they are back and we've gone through the whole first photo thing and the parents are actually, listen to that, it's quiet.
It's so nice. The
It's
peace
so
in my house is
calm.
lovely.
And they go to bed on time now because they're so tired and everything. Shouldn't we have a little bit of a celebration for the fact that the kids are back in school?
Well, I think so.
Back with brown lunch bags and big backpacks. Ding dong, yes, all those kids are back. Parents, they drive berserk when they complain about homework. Ding dong, yes, all those kids are back. You know they'll be moving slow, they just don't wanna go when those pink yellow buses roll. They'll tell your moms and dads, I hate my class, the teacher's back. Tough luck, the kids are finally back.
It's Morning KIX with Randy and Jen on the 4 states #1 for country.
I forgot we did all the voices for that song.
All of them.
All of them.
Bye, Greg. Have a great day.
Sounds like my mom singing in the background.
Did Going in the Woods with Randy give you Hills Have Eyes kind of vibes? I've never seen that movie, so I don't know.
Yeah, she really needs that. I think it's on the list, Riley.
It is. Early in the season, ticks are not out. When the trees start budding out and blooming is when the ticks start. I've gotten a month of weekly wood walking before I found one. And if you spray your boots and jeans with repellent and I put duct tape reversed around the tops of the boots. Yep.
Guaranteed when the ticks come out is after blackberry winter. That's when the blackberries are ripe, there's ticks.
Yeah.
That's when there's ticks. Before that, it's hit and miss, but you're pretty good.
Yeah.
Because we used to when I was a kid, we lived in the woods. Was our playroom,
Right.
And we knew when they were going to be out, when they weren't, when we had to walk on the gravel road or when we could cut through the forest to avoid them.
So what did you do for ticks when you were a kid?
Tweezers.
Okay. So you just got them.
Yeah. My sister, I'm glad she's gone now, but she could tell you stories about holding me down from my mom when I was little so they could get them from the bad area. I don't like to think about these things. I blocked them out pretty good, but I occasionally wake up still screaming. singing this song.
These are my private parts, private parts, private parts. These are my private parts. No one should touch them. No one should squeeze them.
No one should squeeze them.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's that part.
And she's absolutely right.
Yes. Stop that.
Morning, Emily.
Okay, winter time.
Winner. Let's have the system pick us the winner. Last time to get entered to win, y'all. Take it 623-1025.
Speaking of parents, there Reddit had a forum the other day of the weird stuff your parents did, like made orgasm noises, TikTok shop, while they were eating steak. So annoying. They say, what's something your parents did that seemed normal at the time, but now you realize was actually very, very weird?
Okay.
And some of the responses, my dad ends every yawn like he's Goofy going over a cliff. I didn't know. So,
Yeah.
said, I didn't know that wasn't normal for so many years.
Is that how this person started to yawn?
I guess. Our family pet was a Burmese python, they said. It broke its cage at one point, and my parents never replaced it. It lived in our bathroom most of the time and also in their bedroom. If you left the door open, it had free reign of the house. It was 12 feet long.
Wow.
No. This person said, when my dad is driving down the road, he reads out loud the signs. McDonald's, Honey Baked Ham, China Garden, Jones Drive. We have no idea why he does it.
It's entertaining. Why not?
I guess. My mom used to make me call her by her first name in public because she didn't want people to know she had kids. I thought all moms did this until I was like 12.
Wow. All right, ready to call the winner?
When I was little, I caught my dad picking dead skin off his feet and putting it in the houseplant beside him. He said that dead skin was good for plants, so I grew up thinking dead skin was, in fact, good for plants. I'm not sure that it's not, but your dad was just lying to you. That's what he was doing. There's more of these I'll share with you in a minute after we get done with the winner. Oh.
Please leave your message for Lucinda Jones.
Nope. She did not answer. We go to the next one.
There's the next one.
Okay. Hey, Brandy, what's going on?
Just driving to work. How are you?
I got both hands on the wheel right now.
Do what?
Do you have both hands on the wheel right now?
10 and 2.
Yes, sir.
That's right. You know, Brandy is almost like Randy, but you can only be one Randy, so they had to put a B on your name.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah.
Very true.
Just one of the things I've noticed. Do you know what else I've noticed, Brandy?
What?
You've won tickets to go see Cody Johnson.
Woo! You're going to go see him this Saturday night at Thunder Ridge Nature Arena.
Awesome. Thank you.
Just tell us who's the Four States Concert Connection.
102.5.
Do this for me. Say KIX 102.5.
KIX 102.5.
There we go, Brandy. All right, we got to get a little more information from you.
So looking here, it seems like we've got all of your information already on file. Is your email still first and last name 2008?
Yes.
Okay, so these tickets are going to be emailed to you from national@zrimarketing.com. If you don't have them by Friday at like noon, make sure to call our clearance office at 624-1025, and they will make sure that you get your tickets. Just double check your spam folder if you don't have them first, because sometimes Google will flag it as spam.
Okay.
All right, well, have a good time, Brandy.
Enjoy the show.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Okay, she's a little flubber.
Burp.
Burp.
Bye, Riley. Have a great day.
Hello.
Hey, Brandy, what's
Just driving to work.
noisiest speakerphone ever?
Hello.
Hey, Brandy, what's going on?
Just driving.
We got both hands on the wheel, right? Huh?
Now, 10 and 2.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's right. You know, Brandy is almost like Randy, but you can only be one Randy, so they had to put a B on your name.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah.
Very true. Very true.
Just one of the things I've noticed. Do you know what else I've noticed, Brandy?
What?
You've won tickets to go see Cody Johnson. Woo!
You gonna be ready in 45?
Yes. Awesome.
What?
You gonna be ready in 45?
Yep.
Yes.
You're gonna go see him this Saturday night.
Concert Connection.
KIX 102.5.
Good.
Okay, we got 20 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the Four States #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine with highs in the low 90s today. It is 71 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast along with Four States news in 12 minutes.
Plus, in the next hour, we want to know, what are your should-be bathroom rules?
Yeah, the things that should be a law for any time you're in a public restroom or any kind of bathroom.
So are we talking like toilet paper needs to go under, not over, that kind of thing?
The opposite of that, but yes, toilet paper needs to go over, not under.
So what are your bathroom rules? 623-1025.
But we've been getting you signed up to win tickets to go see Cody Johnson at Thunder Ridge Nature Arena this Saturday night.
You ready to call the winner?
Yeah, I guess. Here we are again, having to call the winner.
Get your dial-in finger ready. Here we go.
Some sort of support system for people who have to daily dial the winner.
Daily dial.
Daily dial the winner. Oh, it's ringing. Look at that, Jen.
Good job, Randy.
Hello.
Hey, Brandy, what's going on?
Just driving to work. How are you?
I got both hands on the wheel right now.
10 and 2.
Yes, sir.
That's right. You know, Brandy is almost like Randy, but you can only be one Randy, so they had to put a B on your name.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah.
Very true.
Just one of the things I've noticed. Do you know what else I've noticed, Brandy?
What?
You've won tickets to go see Cody Johnson.
Whoa. Yes.
You're going to go see him this Saturday night at Thunder Ridge Nature Arena.
Awesome. Thank you.
Just tell us who's the Four States Concert Connection.
KIX 102.5.
That's how you do that. So weird stuff that my parents did that I thought was normal until I found out otherwise.
Yes.
This one guy says, when I was 17, I got a speeding ticket. My mother took me to the cemetery to pick up my own plot since I would need it if I kept driving that way.
Wow.
Said I had nightmares for weeks. I admire that mother.
That'll learn him.
Mixing a healthy cereal and an unhealthy one. The healthy one was cornflakes, Cheerios, Rice Krispies. The unhealthy was anything good. What's funny is the healthy ones have as much sugar, and it just ruined cereal for me forever.
Yeah, I get that.
My dad would do this when we got near the bottom of a box of cereal. There wasn't enough left. He would just put 2 or 3 of them together for you.
That's what Kyle does, and I hate it.
I hate
drives
it.
me
It was
nuts.
awful. It's awful. My mom, this person says, my mom has a habit where she'll find a dead but relatively intact animal, and she'll put it in a plastic bag and stick it in the freezer with the idea that she'll get it taxidermied at a later point.
No.
She's never actually taken any of them to the taxidermist, and they eventually get freezer burnt and thrown out. Well,
So
at
she
least
just
they
has
get
a bunch
thrown
of-
out. Dead animals in
What?
plastic bags in their freezer.
Oh, honey, no.
Sounds like something my dad would have done.
Oh, no. I wonder how many times she's done this. Could you imagine opening your freezer and there's like a dead rabbit in a plastic bag just staring at you?
Again, sounds like something my father would have done.
Did he ever actually do that?
Well, we had dead animals, I mean, with fur intact and everything in the freezer at various times, because sometimes we'd get back, we'd like go coon hunting in the middle of the night or possum hunting or whatever we would kill in the middle of the night with the dogs and wouldn't have time to skin them out. And so we'd throw them in the freezer and because we'd have to go to school. And
Right.
so sometimes we'd have to throw them in the freezer. And numerous times there would be various animals in the freezer intact. I mean, in a bag, admittedly, but still.
Megan says that's all fine and dandy until the freezer quits unexpectedly.
Yeah, that's an adventure in and of itself. Major's here.
Well, good morning, Major. Good of you to show up.
Oh my gosh.
Are you still dog sitting, Major?
Sitting like a dog? You gotta go. Last night at 1 a.m., I woke up because my pillow was fighting with me again.
Oh, not again.
Yeah, I'm trying. So I will sit there. My wife, she said I didn't know she woke up, but she said she woke up last week at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And there I was sitting on the edge of the bed, and I'll grab my pillow and squish it together until I can get one of the waddy parts of the stuffing and then pull it apart. And she says I was just sitting there intently
Looking like
pulling
a crazy
apart
person, I'm
parts
sure.
in my, you know, she said she just turned over and went back to sleep. So last night, to keep things interesting, I yelled, "Coupons!"
Why?
Because, and she was laying there like, you know, she was sound asleep, but I yelled that, and her eyes came open, she looked at me and just glared and then rolled over and went
As
back
she
to
should
sleep.
have. Oh, my God.
I am not appreciated for my art.
That is not an art.
I
Yelling
go to
coupons
great
while she's in the
lengths.
middle of sleeping.
I go to great length to provide high quality entertainment for the people in my circle.
There's nothing high quality about that.
And
You
nobody
woke her up.
appreciates it. Coupons!
You would have been angry if someone came into your
I
room
would
in the
love
middle
that.
of
I'd
the
be like-
night and yelled a random word to wake you up.
I would have thought about it for hours. I'd be like,
Angrily as you're
no,
stewing.
going, what, why, what? I would have tried to done the math 3 or 4 different ways on that.
I don't
She
believe
does
that for a
not
second.
appreciate me at all.
Well, I wouldn't appreciate getting woken up at 1 a.m. with someone yelling either.
Someday it'll happen.
It better
Goals.
not.
Coyote, Roadrunner, Doves, Duck, Bobcat, Snap, and Turtle. Megan says, put all that stuff in the freezer. Yes, sir. Because you don't want it to rot. Don't want it to rot.
Do you eat coyote
No. You put them in there to save them for later.
to get taxidermied?
I don't know.
Why are you saving the coyote for later?
Megan said she's yelled seaweed in her sleep.
I mean, I've talked in my sleep before,
Yeah, I love that.
but I don't yell
Well,
in my
I wasn't
sleep.
asleep. I was sitting up.
Yeah.
I was sitting up and I went, coupons!
You just wanted to be obnoxious.
Not obnoxious. Fun, Jen. Fun.
That is not fun.
There's a fine line between fun and obnoxious. I know where it
And
is.
you toe the line into where you're tipping over into obnoxious. I love my sleep. And if people wake me up while I'm sleeping, I get fuming mad.
So they have ranked the months of the year. We're talking about, that we're getting ready to head into the fall season and everything. Which ones are ranked by number according the top 13? Okay. Months of the year. Here we go. Number 13 at the bottom of the list. Worst month of all, February.
Why? It has Valentine's Day. It's the shortest month of the year. It's the easiest one to get through.
It's also a miserable month. Weather's awful during that time. It's horrible.
It's a nice little winter month.
Okay, here we go. Number 12, being hit by a car. Number 11, January. Number 10, August.
Yeah.
Number 9, November.
What?
Number 8, July.
Yes.
I don't get that one. Number 7, March. Number 6, April. Number 5, December.
December's 5th?
Yes.
I thought it would be way higher on the list.
No, stressful, wintertime, it's cold. You got to deal with all the
joy
Christmas
of
stuff.
Christmas.
Number 4, June. Number 3, October.
Really?
Number 2, September.
No. September's got to be way lower on the
Do you know
list.
more babies are born in September than any other time?
No,
any
I did
other
not
month?
know that.
It's true.
Because everyone does it on New Year's Eve. And
Well, it's wintertime. There's nothing good on TV. What else are you going to do? It's cold. You got to keep warm some way.
yeah, there you go.
Number 1 month of all is
May.
the number 1 month of
Why?
the year.
Why? I don't understand.
It's the internet. I don't know. I'm surprised no one's ranked the days of the year. I mean, it's a struggle for April to stay up at number 6, what with tax day on the 15th and all that,
Yeah. I just what is May offering that makes it the best month?
Summertime's coming around, warmer temperatures. It's very encouraging. If you live on the equator, I bet every month is either a first or a last.
Right.
It's all the same, right?
Hit and miss there.
Which sounds awesome to me. Facebook is rolling out a new storage policy for Facebook Live videos.
Great.
It's the same one that they had before. 30 days old, it's going to get deleted.
That's what they've already been doing. So last night, this was so cool.
Was it?
We were just scrolling through YouTube and we found this voice actor who does different cartoon impersonations, and he will sing hit songs going from one character voice to the next one flawlessly. He'll do a couple seconds as like Stitch, then a couple seconds as Winnie the Pooh, and then a couple of seconds as Max.
Depending
from
on the song,
Goofy
that
movie.
could be really good.
Oh my gosh, it was so cool.
What song was he singing?
He was singing Golden from K-Pop Demon Hunters, and it was amazing. I could not believe, it was effortless the way that his voice could move from one character to the next.
So, in other words, there's nothing for you to watch on television right now.
It was a really entertaining video. We watched a couple of his videos.
Severance. She has an Apple account. No, you don't, do you?
I don't. We have the Apple TV thing, but it's not set up.
Nothing for her to watch on TV. Lost.
I like watching YouTube, and this guy was great.
We watch YouTube, but just for Taskmaster.
It made me wish, there was a part of me at one point in my life who thought it would be so fun to be a voice actor. Just getting to take on all the different personas and the different voices and things
sounds
like
great.
that.
Sounds awesome until you actually have to sit down and do it. I did APX for a while, which is anybody interested in getting into voice acting, APX is the best way to break into the industry. It's also very, very, very frustrating.
Why?
Because you have to work with a producer. You have to audition hundreds of times before you get any kind of work. And then when you do, it's a negotiated rate. And then you do your first one and realize the torturous, you're talking 6-7 hour days on these, and your voice just giving out on you because you're not used to this and it doesn't have quite the stamina built up yet. And then you start doing the math of what you got paid versus what you did an hour, and you might as well have done it for free. I think my first one, I made 13 cents an hour. And it looked great.
Gracious.
The final check amount, I'm like, well, that's awesome. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
No, it took 2 months working 5 and 6 days a week, up to 4 and 5 hours a day. It was exhausting. And it literally beats you to death. It was not a good book. But the producer or the director that I worked with, which they sit there with you a lot of the time. Some days they don't. Some days they'll assign you so much to work on. And you're thinking, well, like a page or two, right? No, I'm a sentence or two. And they will want 20 different reads of that. And sometimes they'll say, that was pretty good. Let's do it again. And that gets done a lot. And then they'll say, can you give me this on the end of this line? And
so were you voice acting throughout the book?
no, there was very little voice acting in this book. I've done one book that had some voice acting in it. And luckily there were no dialects because I'm not great at dialects.
See, I don't want to read audiobooks. I want to do an actual like cartoon character.
Yeah. Or you're talking about like voice acting. Same thing. Same thing. Only you have to be in studio for that. There's not very little remote work, I understand, for that kind of thing because the director wants to be right there with you.
Do you have a character voice that you could do for voice acting?
I don't think so. I mean, that one, which is not that great.
Can you? I don't know. I feel like you could do something though. You can get a little twangy.
Twangy?
You can talk like this, do this thing. This is a voice, isn't it?
Is it?
Isn't it?
Is it?
We gotta do weather.
Thank goodness. I don't like where that conversation was going.
Right. We'll see sunshine today with highs in the low 90s. Mostly clear skies tonight with lows in the upper 60s. Sunshine 92 for Thursday. Sunshine and low 90s for Friday.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar isn't showing anything over the 4 states.
73 in Peoria, 73 in Pittsburgh, 74 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
So we're talking about your should-be bathroom rules.
What are your should-be bathroom rules? Like, it may not be an actual rule in the bathroom, but you're like, it really ought to be.
It should be. All bathrooms should be as clean as Bucky's bathrooms. They're not. They are not. Let me tell you that much, but they should be.
So tell us your bathroom rules, 623-1025.
Here's Luke Bryan.
On the 4 states, number 1 for country.
KIX 102.5. Just that little,
Yeah.
Yeah, Luke Bryan is so meant for Vegas. We were talking about that yesterday. He is so meant for Vegas.
He'll do great there.
We watch Taskmaster on YouTube, and occasionally we will get sidetracked into like news bloopers and that thing. My wife loves those. She'll laugh her butt off at those, or the funny animal videos, but it's got to be really, really pathetic, poor pickings before we do that. We're still watching that show, Lazarus, the Lazarus Project, or Lazarus.
Still into it?
Yeah. Last night, the main character set off a nuclear bomb.
Yikes.
And they reset everything. So that's where we ended last night. They had reset, he'd gone back, and now his wife is alive again. But they know he did that, so the organization is coming for him.
Uh-oh.
The uh-oh?
Trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, May's your birth month. Major says, May gave you guys me, no refunds.
My youngest daughter, her birthday is in May. My wife's birthday is in May.
May's a big month for you.
Mm-hmm. Makes things pretty stressful.
And when did you get married?
June.
Oh, just kidding.
Close to May. Funny cats and snake farts. What?
That's what she likes to watch on YouTube.
Oh, snake
I love
farts
watching
is
stuff on
gross.
YouTube. Commentary videos and stuff like that.
Snake farts oftentimes have wetness involved with
Ew.
them. Yeah, it's just disgusting.
My sweatshirt is from one of my
Snakes?
favorite YouTubers.
Oh, okay.
It's merch for her channel. She goes, not really. Then I sink into rug cleaning videos and go to sleep. I love rug cleaning videos. Or soap cutting. I'm still super into soap cutting. Or there is wood soup. Have you ever gotten into wood soup, Megan?
So bored. We are so bored.
Oh my gosh. It is fascinating and it is calming and it is wonderful. So they take these big wooden bowls and they fill them with water, and then they fill them up with like wooden beads and all sorts of different little wooden things, trinkets. And then they take a wooden spoon or a ladle and they slowly scoop it out and pour it back in and stir it up. And it is so relaxing.
Good gosh. Mm-hmm. Why don't you just go ahead and shoot me now?
There's a lot of great stuff on YouTube. I'm a huge fan of YouTube.
Oh, have you guys heard about the radioactive shrimp?
Oh, okay. Yeah, with the Great Value Walmart brand, right?
Yes. Do not buy this stuff. And the thing is, the FDA is saying Walmart needs to remove this from their shelves. And Walmart's like, they're not.
Why aren't they?
I don't know. But the FDA has warned that there's potentially radioactive shrimp on the shelves at Walmart. It's really a weird situation. I don't know why, but they're not pulling it from the shelves, or they weren't as of yesterday.
I ate grilled shrimp for lunch yesterday from a restaurant, and I was like, please don't tell me you got this
glowed
from
for
Walmart.
the rest of the day.
I was like, oh, no. And, of course, I read that article right after eating the shrimp, so I was like, great, of course. Wood soup ASMR, yes. Megan, it's like, I love it so much.
I used to get into the whole videos where they would dig those guys in Vietnam or Cambodia or wherever, Southeast Asia, and they would dig these huge palaces out of the ground and make swimming pools and everything, and it's all sped up just a little bit. So when they dig, it's like that kind of noise and everything. It was very no talking or anything the whole time, and they make these, and I'm like, I feel like I could do that. And then I remember where I live and how much rock there is in our dirt, and there's no way.
Yeah, that's right, Major. He says, new superhero will be born, Shrimp Man.
Yeah. It's the worst origin story ever.
No.
Yeah, while I was in the pool yesterday, after falling in, I went ahead and cleaned it.
Did you vacuum the pool?
I did. And I put all the chemicals in it.
So you did have time to do it.
Yeah.
You were worried you weren't going to have any time this week to do
Yeah,
it.
they canceled rehearsals last night, so I had a free evening.
That helps.
I tried these. We went to the store the other day, and I was throwing random things into the grocery cart when Gina wasn't looking. And one of the things was a Philly cheesesteak croissant, which sounded amazing, right?
Yeah.
And I cooked it in the air fryer, so it was flaky and crusty. But its flavor was just kind of meh.
Oh.
And I'm like, yeah, I don't want any more of these. I ate
really disappointing.
2 of them. It was. Yeah, I was like, this could have been so good.
It sounds like it would be.
Have you ever had Philly cheesesteak egg rolls?
No.
Where did we have those? I feel like it was in Austin.
It
was one of
sounds
the
great.
things we ate. Yeah, they were amazing. It was like the mixture of the two. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine with a high near 92. It is 74 in Joplin.
So we're talking about your should-be bathroom rules. These are rules that should be in effect when you're in the bathroom.
Like you said, no eye contact.
That's a big one. But what would it be for you?
No group photos, for sure.
Best one yet!
Yes!
Yeah, I totally agree with that. 623-1025 to text or tell us what your should-be bathroom rule is.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. There we go. Megan says, Honey Pops. We got the egg rolls and deep fried deviled eggs. Oh my gosh.
What?
Honey Pops, Megan says. We got the egg rolls and deep fried deviled eggs.
What's that got to do with Honey Pops?
Is that where you got the Philly cheesesteak egg rolls? Was it Honey Pops? You and Megan and Sarah and Gina and Jason?
That's where
Blake.
it was. That's where it was. Yes. I'm like, why does that name sound familiar? I could never remember the name of that restaurant, Megan. Thank you. That's where it was. Those were
Honey
really
Pops.
good. I have been craving those ever since we left there. So either Megan and Blake ordered them as appetizer, or Sarah and them whoever it was gave me one, and they were amazing.
Deep fried deviled eggs sound really, really good.
I didn't have any of the deep fried deviled eggs, but the Philly cheesesteak egg rolls were amazing. And I have been craving them. I'm going to have to drive back down there just to get some.
Do you think an air fryer is worth it?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Kyle and I have been talking a lot about getting one lately.
And they're so cheap.
You can buy it from Walmart for like $30 now.
Yeah, they're so cheap. And yeah, they definitely are worth it. To me, so much. Everything that you hate about a microwave, the air fryer takes care of.
How quick is an air fryer?
I can cook like those I cooked in, it took me 5 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, most things are 4 or 5 minutes. So it cooks most things at around, 340, 325, 400 degrees, right around in that range. You can bake or air fry on most of them.
Okay.
And it does make a difference which one of those you choose. There's a timer on it, and they're super easy to clean and take care of. You do have to, I remember we bought ours at a Black Friday deal. My brother-in-law was going to Walmart, stand in line for all that. And I was like, if you see one priced well, get us one. So he got one for them and he got one for us at the same time. And we brought it home. Gina tried using it once or twice. Didn't have great results with it because you have to get used to the temperature thing, how long to cook it for. She burned a couple of things in it. Did not use it for the next year. It just sat in there on the counter,
Right.
And then all of a sudden she began using it. Now it's like an everyday thing. We use it continuously.
Do you use the liners in it, or do you just...
Yep, liners, so easy and keeps it from having to, clean it continually.
Right.
She buys the little brown liners you put down in the bottom of it, and you can put like tater tots, and they're perfect when they come out.
But they don't have the instructions for the air fryer on the package. You've just got to kind of figure it out.
And you watch it, you pull it open, you can tell when they start getting the color that they're supposed to be, for French fries and stuff. You've never had French fries as good as in the air fryer.
So you can't open it and watch them.
Can't?
You can.
Yeah, you can pull it open and check on them. And there's ones that have glass front ones. I saw one at Sam's the other day that had a glass front where you could see inside it while they were cooking.
That's cool.
Yeah. In fact, the one I saw at Sam's had a glass front and it also had glass sides, which I don't know how it works with the bucket thing. But
I don't know. Morning, Shiala. Morning, Dorinda.
yeah, they are great. You can take any kind of thing that you put in the microwave and you hate it because it's soggy, because the microwave doesn't have the capability to do that. And the microwave works by heating up the water molecules, the moisture molecules that are within something, which makes it inherently soggier.
Yeah.
You can put it in this and it is like a chef did it. It's crisp, flaky, and just perfect.
Have you ever done any of the desserts and stuff in your air fryer?
Absolutely. Every time we have like a strudel or anything like that, used to cook, now do in the air fryer.
I have a friend who makes pies in the air fryer.
You could do that.
And he says they are so good.
Yeah.
Megan, by the way, is also saying you can get those egg rolls at Christine's Vineyard.
I don't know where that is. Christine
got
has
options.
a vineyard?
Yeah. Philly cheesesteak egg rolls.
The only thing I don't like about our air fryer is the display on ours is janky. The lights, when it does the timer, are messed up. So you have to really look to be able to see how many minutes it is. Only the right-hand lights on the digital light up, and it kind of lights up the other sides. So you can't really tell if it's a 4 or a 7 or a 3. So you got to really turn, and I hate that. What I usually do is just stick it in there. I don't even pay attention to the timer. I know how long. What is something? So when I do my shepherd's pie, I'll do that in the microwave because it doesn't need to be crispy. It's mashed potatoes and all that. and I'll do my bread rolls at the same time. Well, it takes 3.5 minutes to do my shepherd's pie. I know that my bread rolls, which are frozen, will be done by the time it gets done in the
3.5 minutes?
3.5 minutes. And
That's
they are
crazy.
Perfect. They're golden brown, perfect. Mozzarella cheese on the inside's melted and everything's perfect.
So you can cook frozen and raw stuff in there too?
Yeah. Yeah. Cook all sorts of frozen things in there. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 per country.
Wanting to know, what are your should-be bathroom rules?
623-1025 to text or tell us.
Or tell us on Facebook.
Here's Ella Langley.
On KIX 102.5. What do you make in your air fryer, Christy?
I think it's the best thing in the kitchen, probably next to the microwave.
Really?
Yeah.
More so than the oven?
Oh, definitely. We use the oven very rarely.
Or the stovetop?
Definitely. Gina, so breakfast is one of my favorite meals, and Gina will make me her, whatever you call it, omelet, the Southwestern omelet, and she will make that for me, and hash browns and sausage. Sausage we get from our food service, so it microwaves. She'll make the omelet, and she'll do the hash browns in there, and she knows that by the time that the sausage is done in the microwave, the hash browns need to be turned and cooked for 1 minute more, and they are perfect. I mean, crispy on the outside, golden brown, and in the middle, they're soft, and it's just sheer perfection.
Sounds good.
She also makes toast and puts apple butter on it for that meal. That's what it is.
In the air fryer?
No.
Oh.
I'm wondering, though, if it wouldn't be better. She makes it on a skillet.
Toast?
Yes. So that she can do...
Using a toaster?
They call it, the Indians call it fry bread that they'll do. So she does it in the skillet with a lot of butter on it.
Where it poofs up?
Kinda. Not really. It's different than toast. It's a little soggier.
Is it bread, or what does she use?
Yeah, just bread. She uses Elijah bread is what she eats. Because she's a health nut.
Yeah. Christy says bacon in the air fryer is amazing.
Yes, it is. Yes, you've never had bacon until you've had it in the air fryer. Because,
it's better than using the skillet?
Oh, my gosh, any day. All the greasiness and everything is gone. It's just like perfect. Define your perfect piece of bacon. Air fryer will do that every time.
So why does the air fryer not make it greasy? I guess I don't
understand. Because it's not cooking in juice. It's not cooking in grease. It's using, it's almost like a convection that it uses to cook. And the movement of the hot air is what cooks it. So, and everything that there is in the item goes onto the paper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's totally different.
Howdy too, Shiala. Did you send it to the KIX page?
We do those bacon wrapped asparagus.
Mm-hmm.
You ate those, didn't you? At the house?
Yes, very good.
Those were cooked in the air fryer.
Oh, okay.
There's a whole line of vegetable items and stuff you can buy at the store that are made specifically for the air fryer, prepared.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. In the frozen section. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 per country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine and hot today with highs right around 92. It is 74 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast. What did you do to your headphone cable?
I don't know, but they're all tangled up. You would think I was sitting here just spinning the whole time.
You do. You didn't know that? You didn't know that? She sits there and spins on that swivel thing. Wait, there she goes again. See? Now look at your headphone cable. Are you happy?
Yeah, now it's a mess again.
So today we're talking about your should-be bathroom rules.
Okay, so what do you think is a should-be bathroom rule? Like maybe it's not an actual rule, but it really ought to be.
I think #1 on the list ought to be no eye contact. No conversation when doing the deed,
Which is interesting because there are so many coworkers in this building here at work who want to have a full-blown conversation while you're in the bathroom.
Tie you up. Literally, you'll be in there for 5 minutes having a deep discussion with them. And I'm like, stop it right now.
I don't want to exchange words. I want to do my business and get out of there.
What do you think a should-be bathroom rule ought to be?
No phones allowed.
No phones allowed. You know how many cell phones are damaged or destroyed by dropping them in the toilet each year?
I don't know about that, but my wife goes and spends hours in the bathroom because she's Facebooking.
If your butt goes numb from sitting on the seat, you've been in there too long.
Exactly.
What do you think ought to be a should-be bathroom rule?
Well, I don't think you should leave leaving tire marks on the toilet. Because I know for sure everybody turns around and looks at it. So you know you left them.
That's because you came in too hard for a landing.
Why do we as people do this on a side note?
It's always a side note, isn't it? It's on the side.
Gross, Randy. What do you think is it should be bathroom rule?
It don't matter what the rules are when the wife's in there. The rules change every single day.
Yep, that's her
Wait,
prerogative.
what's that supposed to mean?
I can walk in like I did this morning and sit down and not say a word, and she comes out of the shower and she's startled. I could walk in and say a word and she's startled. It don't matter what I do, it's wrong.
I'm getting the impression she wishes you wouldn't walk in.
You know, I could go out in the yard.
And that is your prerogative.
And I get in trouble for that sometimes.
Yeah, it's illegal.
You could just be a little patient. I don't know.
No, that ain't happening.
What do you think ought to be a bathroom rule?
623-1025 to text or tell us.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
That's right. If mom is in there, leave her alone. We need a break. That's right. Don't leave tire marks. Yeah, that was a good one, Megan. And it's so true. That's one of the most nasty things. How do you not, clean up after yourself? I don't understand it.
It's easily done.
Have I ever told you about the poop apocalypse when I worked at Dollar General?
No. What the heck is this?
So I used to be a manager at Dollar General when I was pregnant with Willa. And there was one evening where this lady comes over to me and she goes, I just think you ought to know that your bathroom's pretty destroyed right now.
Oh, my gosh.
And I was like, all right, well, thank you for letting me know. And so I went to go look at it, and someone had pooped all over the walls. Like they were taking their pants off, and it just erupted. Like there was some in the toilet, but it was next to the toilet, behind the toilet, on the sink.
What happens? What happens to cause this?
I don't know.
I've seen this before.
I don't know.
And you're like, what?
But here's the deal. I knew exactly who it was because this girl had come up and asked for the key to the bathroom. So I knew exactly who it was. And just about this time, as I was coming out of the bathroom, she comes up with an entire 12-pack of toilet paper. And so, I was real petty at this time. I was 24. And I was like, all right, well, I got to go clean the bathroom because someone decided to poop all over the walls. And this girl's trying to check out, right? And I'm being just vicious, tearing her apart. Not to her face, but
passive aggressive.
Very passive aggressive about it because I was so mad. And I'm 8 months pregnant at this point, and I don't want to ask my coworker to do it because I'm like, if I don't want to do it, she certainly doesn't want to do it. And so I should just suck it up as the manager and go clean this up. And it was feral. It was disgusting. It was awful. And the fact that I was like, how as a human can poop on the walls and the sink and the floor and all of the toilet.
Maybe gravity got affected while she was in there and she was sliding around the room,
How do you just leave it, though? How do you just leave it there?
We were down in Austin. I told you about this. So the bathroom, we were on the 5th floor was where the convention center was, and they had a set of bathrooms on the other side of the elevator. That whole floor was the convention center at the Marriott. And everybody's using the bathrooms. And at one point during one of the sessions, I left the room to go out and use the bathroom. And I went in there, and a guy's coming out, and he goes, be careful, there's something, it's flooded. And sure enough, somebody had taken a huge pile of toilet paper and put in one of the urinals and then flushed it.
Why do you put toilet paper in a urinal?
I mean, they knew what they were doing. They had to be purposefully trying to flood it. So there's water going all over the place. It's out into the hallway, and they are preparing the food for the lunch that's coming out there in the hallway.
No.
So got to where I was going up to the 6th floor where there was nothing going on. It was just empty on the 6th floor, and going to that bathroom up there it was a bunch of disgusting radio people.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, it was awful, Christy.
Tire marks. That was a good one.
Yeah, it was.
I could see a video. All sorts of videos we could make to that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, today is National Bacon Lovers Day. I don't think that there is that it's a coincidence that falls on National Radio Day.
Okay, here's my hot take. Bacon is only okay. I don't think it's worth the hype at all.
I'm not as big on bacon as everybody else is either. I like bacon. Bacon's a great flavor, but yeah, it's like pumpkin spice to me. It's gone insane over those two things in particular, and they're not that great. I mean, they're okay, yeah. I wouldn't want to live without them, but I would not, write ballads about them 2 a.m. sitting by myself in the basement. So I cannot be in the house when bacon's cooked. It sets off my asthma.
Yeah.
Any kind of frying food, any significant frying, I'm like, ugh.
That's also another reason why the air fryer is good for you then.
Yeah, it doesn't do that.
See, I don't even think bacon is great. It's fine.
It's all right.
I think it's overhyped. I think there's way better meats and foods than bacon.
Give me sausage any day.
Same. I would much rather have sausage. So I don't know that bacon needs its own national day.
Is there a National Sausage Day? This sounds really inappropriate now that I'm thinking about it, but
I don't know. I feel like there ought to be. DG bathrooms are bad. Hubs bought special cleaner when he worked at his. When he left, he took the cleaner with him and told them to buy their own and not to ever call him to clean poo again.
Yeah.
Thankfully, that was the only time I had to ever clean poop like that. It was
I would have gotten the hose or something
disgusting.
Hooked up to a faucet. Yeah. We noticed, going down to Austin, we stopped at a number of bathrooms, but we tried to get all the Buc-ee's that we could because they are built around the idea of clean private bathrooms.
Right.
But on the way back, we had to stop twice at Love's, once on the way down. Those, all different bathrooms, all different locations, were disgusting. They were, you could smell them before you ever went into the bathroom. The stench was awful. I don't understand places like that, businesses that operate with a public restroom that don't keep them clean, that don't have a criteria. I mean, it's obvious it is a doable thing. Buc-ee's does it because they make it a priority, and they don't at these other places.
And if it's your own, if it's the only bathroom in the gas station, you got to use it too.
Yeah.
And you don't want to put your butt over something nasty like that.
Jeez, I could not imagine. I have trouble using, for number 2, a public restroom anyway, of any kind.
Yeah.
I have trouble with that. I have to go home. Use my bathroom.
Megan says, my boy gets sick in me occasionally when I cook bacon. What is that?
Same.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Something in the air with the frying food. It's just, it's too much. And my wife, she knows that it's going to create all this smoke when she fries food or something on the stovetop and does not turn on the ventilator fan until after it's a factor. And I'm like, you knew you were going to be doing this. Turn it on beforehand.
Don't you have an air purifier?
Yeah, then they'll go off like crazy, but it's retroactive. It's after the fact.
That's true.
So it's in the air already.
I do too, Christy. Shiala says, I don't like the sausage from Creamer's off Range Line. You mean
Kramer's?
I've never had their sausage.
I've never have either. Sausage is a very subjective thing, though, because of all the spices that go into it.
Yes, agreed. Christy says, even in the air fryer, Randy?
Even what? What do you mean, even in the air fryer?
Are you talking bacon or sausage?
I'm not saying I don't like bacon. I'm just saying I could live without it. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, you know those memes where they're like, which food would you have to get rid of? And it's like pizza, hamburgers, and bacon. I'll pick bacon every time.
Yeah, me too.
I'll keep pizza. I'll keep hamburgers, but...
Oh.
Why do you do that?
I can't help it. Well, we're all done.
Excuse me. What do you mean we're all done?
We're all done. We've done all the stuff. All the stuff is done. Okay. There is no more stuff.
There's no more stuff to stuff?
No more stuff.
Christy says the bacon being cooked, even in the air fryer. No, that doesn't set him off, right?
No, that doesn't set me off. It's fine in the air fryer. It doesn't do that. It's the cooked grease and the smoke that comes off from that sets off my asthma. Gurgle.
Did you see that? No, you were already gone at this point. So Monica brought her new puppy in yesterday.
Yeah.
This cute, tiny little thing. And
Malibu.
then, you know who else got a new puppy and brought it in yesterday? Ty. Yeah.
That's a mistake. That poor dog.
Well, he's seeing a lady now.
Oh, is he now?
And it's changing him a little bit. So his dog's name is Bear. and it's a Burma doodle. So it's going to be freaking huge.
Yeah.
You know Burm as in Burmese mountain
wasn't
dog?
hers a Malipoo?
Yeah, hers is going to be tiny.
Well, Malamutes are pretty good sized dogs. They're the size of huskies.
No, not Malamute. She's it is. Oh my gosh, what is the Mal and Malipoo? Maltipoo. That's what it was.
That's what it
a
was.
Maltese, the tiny little fluffy
yeah.
things. His dog is going to be giant. Thank you, Bryson. Yes, Maltese. But it was so cute. And this is a brand new puppy too. And so he's like walking through the parking lot and the puppy's fighting the leash and biting it and pulling on it. And Ty's like, yeah, he likes to walk himself.
Better get a grip on that pretty quick.
Oh, yeah.
He's already fighting the alpha establishment then.
Megan says it's puppy or baby season. Act accordingly. And you got Fancy. How's Fancy doing? Doesn't it make you want a puppy?
No.
Not even a little bit?
Not a little bit.
Not even a little Yorkie?
I watch Bella around other people's dogs, and she is so well trained. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country.
Here's Florida Georgia line.
On KIX 102.5.
You know, I said it yesterday and I'll say it again. I love working in a building.
I wish you quit saying things over and over again.
To work. We see dogs almost every day at this point, whether it's Honey or the Humane Society. I know when Monica's daughter comes to visit, a lot of times she'll bring her dog too. She's doing very well. Got her kennel trained and house trained. We are working on her laying in the doorway of the kitchen to stay out from under my feet while cooking. She's a great listener. I've gotten with my dogs where I can just point and they get it. They're like, all right, I'm leaving. I'm going. Okay, you gotta stop.
I know. Stupid pillow.
Got 45 seconds. Why don't you just get a new one?
I don't know. It seems like hard to justify when I've only had the other one, which I've only had it 2 weeks. And I quit using it after a week and a half because it was already getting waddy. So to buy a new pillow every week and a half.
Yeah, but if it's so disruptive to your
sleep. They're not that
sleep.
expensive. I mean, it's like $8 or $9 for a pillow.
Yeah. Well, it depends on what kind you get.
Yeah. Well, I will not spend the super expensive money on them because they wad up just as fast.
You need to get you need to get one of those purple pillows because they can't wad.
You know what those cost?
How much?
They're expensive. It's
over 100?
A lot, like over $100. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine, low 90s today. It's 74 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in the next hour. Plus, the Morning KIX takeover starting in just 15 minutes.
So go on the KIX app or the KIX website and vote on the songs that you want us to play back for you.
But we're talking about your should-be bathroom rules.
So it's not necessarily a real rule at this point, but it really ought to be.
What's the one that you think ought to be a rule?
I thought this was kind
weird. I was at a restaurant one time, and some lady asked me to watch her child in the changing station.
Nuh-uh.
Yes. She's like, can you watch him for a second while I throw this out? And I was like,
Okay.
Like, you just want me to stand here with your newborn child?
No way. My stranger danger would be going nuts. Like, I'm all for helping mamas and having a tribe and things like that, but there's no way I'm going up to a stranger in a bathroom and asking him to watch my baby.
She hasn't even had the clean diaper on him yet.
Oh, so he's just hanging out naked. That poor kid.
Just put your finger right here and hold him still.
Can you watch it for a second, make sure he doesn't roll off? And I'm like, okay.
Jeez, that's crazy.
Why? I
mean, I understand postpartum and all that stuff, you know, and the things you're going through, but still, come on.
What do you think is a should be bathroom rule?
Men should stand closer to the toilet.
Well said.
Now, wait. I can explain why this is a thing. When we're young, it becomes a target thing, and it's a good way to check your prostate.
Okay, so what's the excuse for grown men?
Well, we're reliving our youth.
You could do that and stand a little bit closer.
You might have a great aim on the shooting range, but the toilet is obviously not your shooting range.
Practice makes perfect.
No.
It becomes goal-oriented at that point.
Okay, but then if you're going to miss the toilet, though, this is the other thing that bothers me. If you miss the toilet, why would you not clean it up?
What there used to be a thing like you could get those little bathroom cake things, whatever they call them.
Like the smell good thing?
Yeah, the deodorant things that you could put in your toilet that had people's face on them that you didn't like.
No way.
Yeah, and that, I was thinking if I could get one with Jen's face on it.
Hey, oh, rude. That's so gross, Randy.
What do you think ought to be a rule for when you're in the bathroom?
623-1025 to call or text.
Or you can tell us on Facebook.
That's just
the 4 states number one for country.
KIX 102.5. Ugh.
Peeing on your face.
That's nasty.
Yeah, I'm looking at purple pillows right here, $224.
I see that. And that's with it on sale.
Yeah. So I would love to have one. Now, my problem is, too, and they have a purple pillow that I feel like addresses my issue, which I need a firm base with a very, very soft top. And they make one that's that way. It's got dual zone. So the bottom of it is very, very firm, and the top part is very, very light and fluffy, flexible. And I would love, love, love to have one of those. But it makes me nervous. And I've been tempted to buy one. It makes me nervous, though, to get something that expensive and then it not work.
This one's only $188.
Well, there's one here for $150.
You can also put it on financing, so it is only $16 a month.
No, we can't finance it. We are not allowed.
Oh, here's a twin-size pillow. Oh, it's only 3.9 rating, though.
The Dream Layer one is the one I'm thinking about. It's got the multiple layers.
Yeah. Medium soft firmness. 2 booster layers to adjust height.
There is a furniture store here in town that carries purple, and you can experience it firsthand so that you can decide what's right for you and what's not.
Yeah.
And I have laid on those beds and on those pillows, and it made me want to cry. It was so awesome. You wouldn't think that the stupid technology thing that they have that seems like a scam or a gimmick.
Because it's just like honeycomb shape, right?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
And it is not, though. It is real. And it's silicone rubber. You know, it's weird feeling.
And that really makes a difference.
It really does.
How?
I don't know.
Doesn't it feel weird on your head?
No. It's amazing. It is unbelievable. I wanted to take a nap in the store, and they made me leave.
Megan says men just need to sit and pee. It's been generations, and they still can't hit the target. Well said. Best ever pillows. Okay, let's see.
The purple freeform pillow is also kind of interesting to me. So it's made out of a special type of polymer foam that will not wad or clump.
Ooh, that is what you need.
Yeah. I had a Sleep Number pillow once upon a time. Hated it.
Really?
Hated it. Now, I didn't buy it. They gave it to me. It's back when I was endorsing for Sleep Number. And it was actually, you could do this thing where you press down on it and opened a valve and then let go and it would air itself up, fill itself with air, and you could decide where to stop it and everything. But it was still weighed like 60 pounds, and I hated it.
Someone says, a shepherd's dream all-wool dream pillow.
Yeah, wool pillows made from sheep's wool, clump worse than any other thing in the world. They may be soft and all of that, but they will clump.
This is according to Reddit, by the way. Beauty Rest Aqua Cool Memory Foam Pillow.
Maybe. There's been some memory foam that I've been like, hey, that would work. But again, it needs the dual zone. Really has to have a firm base, and it needs to be higher. I always sleep with 2 pillows, so it needs to be a little higher with that softer top. And it's like pillow manufacturers don't get the 2 pillow thing. They just don't get it. They don't make them thick enough.
Go search the avocado green pillow. It's adjustable.
So was the Sleep Number, and I hated it.
Okay. They have a side sleeper pillow. That's what I need.
$107.
Kapok fiber. I don't know what that is. And shredded organic latex.
Well, latex wouldn't clump. That would be cool. But I just don't trust something that I can't try. They also, with the avocado, they're adjustable. You know how you adjust it?
You take the stuff out of it?
And put more into it if you want. Yeah, so you can adjust it like that. Which makes sense. It comes with an extra bag of fill so that you can add or take away from it as you choose. It's also $107.
Yeah, there's that. All these are expensive. Another one that was recommended was the Layla K-Pop cooling pillow.
Oh, they see you coming. Yeah, they see you coming from a mile away.
Yikes.
I think I'm going to get up there with white out and paint over that water stain. What do you think?
It's not going to match anything. An obnoxious white stain on the ceiling. Sheila says Amazon has them, Randy.
I know they do. And I also know what they cost there. I have a roof I have to pay for.
Right.
I'm supposed to get that second estimate today.
Yes, Preston Lacey. What are your should-be bathroom rules? Mandatory courtesy flush.
Yes. Here's the thing.
Holy cow.
People sit in there and they think they don't flush until after everything is done, the toilet paperwork and everything. No, you flush the first splash needs to be a flush immediately. When you leave it in there, it aromates the whole area. Right. So get it gone.
And then also you're flushing a lot less if you do it in like increments, you know? Instead of if you flush after the first drop, right? Instead of waiting until the very end when everything, all the toilet paper and all the stuff is in the toilet bowl.
But people's argument is you're using more water.
Well, you're being nicer to the pipes.
It's okay for the water.
It'll be okay.
We have water.
No, I'm a huge fan. Courtesy flush all the way.
Yep. Do it to it. We need
Sheila
that
said, what happened to your roof? Sheila has been under a rock for a while.
Oh, she has.
She doesn't know
she's
these
been getting ready for back to school and everything.
Yeah.
So, man, this is what? February or March, we had that big windstorm. I had to get up on the roof and replace shingles. And when I was up there, I noticed that the aggregate, the granulation on the west side of the house was almost gone. I mean, there's areas where it's just black. That's all that's left. And our shingles are brown. And I'm like, this is insane. It looks like a 30-year-old roof, not a 13-year-old roof.
Right.
And the shingles are a brand that we're all very, very familiar with. And apparently, that particular company has had issues over the past 10 years or so with the granulation retention on their shingles. I've talked to numerous roofers who say, yep, that's a thing. And the way you tell is when they give you those samples. They'll have the book with samples of it in there. Is just sit there with your fingernail and scratch. If you can get granulation to come off, that's a pretty bad indicator.
Yeah.
And you can on this brands. I don't care. Even their stage 4 shingle, you can scratch off their granulation. There's another brand in the market that is associated with the Pink Panther. And that one, you cannot scratch it off. It will not come off. So they have a very good granular retention, which is vital in the life of the shingle. So I realized we've got a bad situation here. And then there's another thing. We have 20-year warranty on these shingles, which means that after 15 years, your insurance company begins to depreciate that, which means they take money off of how much they will pay you in an insurance claim based on how old whatever it is that you're filing a claim on is. So our roof I knew that they were going to start depreciating at year 15, so we had to get this done now if we were going to. So we called the insurance guys out. They came, looked at the roof, and were like, oh, yeah, you've got an insurance claim, because every 4 inches or so, they were marking hail spots where hail had hit. So we got our insurance check in last week, and I've been calling roofing companies, and they want around $14,000 to $15,000 for a 25 square roof.
Yeah.
Not a big roof, not a big house, but for a roof that size, they want around $15,000 to do that, which is insane to me. I put this roof on for less than $4,000. Of course, I did it. Me and a buddy, roofed it. I didn't have to pay the labor and everything, but it only cost about $4,000 in materials and tear off and the whole bin and everything, all that stuff to do it myself. And they're wanting $15,000. So I have negotiated down to around $11,000 with one particular company. Another company has offered to do it for about that price. But to add on those good shingles that I want and everything, is going to put it back around $14,000. And I've got one guy who is a subcontractor roofer. He doesn't do it commercially, with advertising and everything. He's mainly new construction. And I'm hopeful. I haven't seen his estimates yet, but I'm hopeful it's going to be a lot less.
How much longer? I feel like he's been working on that for days.
Yeah, he apologized, sent me a text last night out of the blue and said, hey, I'm sorry this has been taking so long. We've been on a couple of jobs. I will have it for you by tomorrow evening. So this evening.
Nice.
Hopefully. And then we'll be ready to set a date to have it done. It's not been leaking or anything yet, but it's just a matter of time. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Wanting to know, what are your should-be bathroom rules?
623-1025 to text or tell us.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
Here's Jackson Dean.
On KIX 102.5.
Tell him I'm using allergy medication. My voice is going.
Megan says, any word on the guitar?
Well, I don't think anything new. You guys saw the headstock? Did I show you the headstock with the logo and everything?
Oh, no. Wait. No. We didn't see the logo on it.
Didn't?
No. Last we saw was after he'd put the first coat on the body.
Okay. Then, there's been a little bit.
He's holding out on us. Concerning guitars, which is crazy.
So here is the headstock.
I'm trying to... I wish the Hornet was a little more discernible.
I don't know that I do. I kind of like the fact that it's kind of oblique.
It doesn't necessarily look like a Hornet, though.
Yeah, on the Les Pauls, it's just a trapezoidal design.
Yeah.
And plus, it's done with that CNC laser thing. So that's the headstock. Kind of hard to see, of course, on my phone. But here is another one that he's done that is on a lighter color.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he put your initials on there.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So and usually they do that with custom guitars. They'll do a...
So are you getting the dark one or the light one then? The light one?
No, the dark one is mine.
Why did he put yours on the light one?
That was the first, when he first cut it.
Oh,
then they have to go back and fill it with a dye.
Gotcha.
Before they do everything else.
Megan says, all we see is shiny.
Yeah. So he had experimented with this, and I was like, why does it say Gibson? And this was him just experimenting with the cutting process.
Yeah.
And he was originally going to put the Hornet on the truss rod cover. And I said, I think you ought to put your name across the top.
Mm-hmm.
Put the Hornet there like the design is on the Gibson.
Right.
And then you could use the truss rod for whatever the builder or the your customer wants on that. Mm-hmm. They often do that on customs.
Cialis is nice. Very pretty.
I'm hoping that there'll be an update tonight that I'll get to look at it tonight. I know he was putting the frets on last week. Of course, he's been talking about putting the frets on for a long time. So, but that was going on last week, and he was having trouble filing down because they're stainless steel frets, which is usually a very expensive upgrade on a guitar because they never wear out. But it takes a lot to work those frets. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine with highs in the low 90s. Today it's 74 in Joplin.
And we've got the Morning KIX takeover starting in just 7 minutes.
So make sure to go on the KIX app or the KIX website and vote on the songs that you want to hear this morning.
But today we've been talking about your bathroom should be rules.
So it may not be a rule at this point, but it really ought to be a rule.
What do you think ought to be a rule for when you're in the bathroom?
The women complain about how it's all on the floor in front of it.
Uh-huh.
So how far the water hits in front of the stool
is relative to the distance involved, in other words.
Right. They can't do what they brag about.
It's all geometric math here, Jen. You got to...
But I failed geometry the first time I took it.
Arc is a big part of it. Arc and gravitational pull.
Why don't you just stand closer to the toilet then?
Because then you can't do geometrical math.
You can do it in your head. It's fine.
I don't like doing stuff like that in my head. That's nasty.
What are your should be bathroom rules?
Do it in the toilet, not your head.
Randy.
What's yours?
No finger painting.
Yes, that's a very good rule.
Or toe painting. Either one of those. Or any other part painting.
What do you think ought to be a bathroom rule?
My biggest pet peeve in the bathroom is change the toilet paper. Put new toilet paper roll on the toilet paper thing.
Yes.
And make sure that the toilet paper goes over.
It's ridiculous. My wife and my granddaughter live in the house, and it's like they never do that.
I also find it interesting, Harry, that you said your pet pee.
Yeah.
Pet pee. You should not pet your pee.
Why are you petting it? That's kind of weird, Harry.
Nasty. Go wash your hands.
What is your should be bathroom rule?
623-1025 to text or tell us.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. Did you message?
Is this not odd that they're having a spa and pool expo this weekend at the end of summer?
Yeah, a little bit.
Kind of stupid.
Sheila, did you send it to KIX?
I think April or May would have been a much better time for this. I'm interested in going to that. I wonder how much it costs to get in or if it does cost anything.
I don't know. They blaze through it, so it's hard to say.
Because we need a cover, and I wonder if they would have it.
If you're sending it to my personal messenger, I've muted that. Unfortunately, some people are very bad with boundaries and have been a little bit letting their intrusive thoughts win. And so I have muted my messenger for a couple of weeks now.
Hot tub and swim spa. It's not pool related at all. It said pool on the ad, but I've done their website and it's just about spas and hot tubs.
Weird.
Yeah, there's nothing about pools whatsoever. And apparently it's one of these, almost like the meat sale, only they come in and sell these spas. Cold therapy tubs, hot tubs, and swim spas. Well, I'm glad I saved that trip. Yeah.
All right, so we've got a new podcast coming out today. It's going to be the back to school episode.
We're talking about impulse buy. Feels like we ought to talk about.
Yeah, we may move that topic,
item.
even though
Yeah.
we teased it. We may move that to the next podcast and pick a school one instead. So we'll have that, and then we'll have more Cody Johnson tickets up for grabs tomorrow, and also Secret Sound is now $13.52.50.
Lot of money right there. Somebody asked me yesterday, will there be a hint this weekend? And I was like, no, there will not.
We just had one last weekend.
Yeah, and we've got a special deal next week on the KIX app that's going to go on all week long. It's starting on Monday, where you can get signed up to win Born and Raised Festival passes for the entire weekend.
Ooh, awesome.
Yeah, so we're going to be giving away four packs of single day tickets all next week. Getting you ready for it. It's coming up very soon. September, whatever. It's like a couple of weeks from now. So we're going to be giving those away all next week, plus the weekend pair you can get signed up for on the KIX app. So there's that. So have a great rest of your day.
Bye. We'll see you later.